Hi guys, how you doing once again? So I'm going to do a little new makeup here happening and then using some things I already have. There's going to be a couple new videos coming with the new stuff I have. So without further ado, come on in, let's get started. So I do have an eyeshadow. This is Wet n Wild, of course, and this is from the little 5-pan shadow, and I have the palette My Lucky Charm. So I'm trying to do a look here, and I want to use this turquoise, but I feel like that may be another tutorial or something, just a little eye makeup. But I think I'm going to want to do something simple because it is kind of late in the day. So what I'm going to do is take this little matte shade right here and then start with that. We're just going straight in. I think what I'm going to do is use this matte shade here, and then we're going to go to a nice little shimmer shade, and then we'll figure out what we can do with that shade. I'm kind of eyeing that one. So let's rolly. So I hope you guys already primed my eyes. So, and I did use a concealer, but I also mixed it in with the Wet n Wild eyeshadow primer, the Mega Last. So I don't always use it, but I mean every now and then when I want to do something that lasts a little while, I will use that. So I figured I would use that because we got some new Wet n Wild stuff happening. I don't know if you guys have seen it on Instagram or just in stores. I'm sure you guys have, because beauty has really been kicking it up a notch in the drugstore department, and I'm so happy that it is, because not everybody can afford the high-end stuff, although it is very nice once in a blue moon. But when you're just on a budget and it's time crunching, you need something that is affordable, that can work with you, that can not have you question how does it look, and you know, go for your whole day and still look like high end, but on a lower budget. And that's what we're here for. And I love Wet n Wild. I grew up with makeup that was like CoverGirl was like my first foundation I ever used, and then I went into Neutrogena. That's like after my makeup, after my skin started going a little crazy after being sick. But after that, it was like little odds and ends was definitely Wet n Wild and NYC. I'm sure you guys remember them. My nose is itching. Who is coming? So, just taking that brown shade, kind of like my skin tone, but you know, couldn't help but start off with that. So, very nice shade so far. Okay, so I'm going to take that shimmer shade I showed you. Very pretty. And I was going to do pretty much that shade on the lid. Kind of want to just blend that in. That is such a pretty little coppery shade. And blend that right on in. Just start with my finger. And kind of bring it all around. That is so pretty. But we're going to use a little bit of that greeny shimmery color on the ends, but I want to kind of, let me switch it up for my brush. And it's very pretty. So how is your day going? How has your week gone? My week has been just so busy. Very busy. Oh, I like that. I'm doing my eyes first, so we'll do like complexion a little later. But that is such a really pretty shimmer. Okay, let me do the other eye off camera. Okay, so we got those two shades going. What I think I'm going to do is use this really green shimmer right there. And I think I'm going to do just a little bit on the the little outer part of my eye. So I'm just kind of taking a kind of little stiffer brush and just dabbing that in. And I am going to take this right here, doing something a little bit out of practice for me, because I usually start with this kind of color and then I do the other shimmers. So, but learning something a little different doesn't hurt. So I'm just taking that little shade and kind of pressing that in and really focusing right on the end there. And kind of just bringing it into the crease a little bit. And I'm going to switch my brush to this little fluffy brush. And just kind of blend that in. So it gives me my eye a little definition. And we're just nearing the ending of February. This is the last week of February. Are you guys believing that right now? I am totally shook. But then February is such a very short month anyway. But it's just, week has gone by very, very fast. Oh, I like that. Oh, I'm gonna put just a little bit more on. Let me show you what I got so far. Alright, this is what we got so far. I'm liking what it's doing. Just kind of keeping that concentrated right on the edge. So, just kind of bringing that right in on the little end tip right there. And just kind of blending in. Just a little brush. This has nothing really on it. Just a nice little fluffy brush. Just kind of giving a little angle. Yeah, I could use my shadow shields, but I mean, I just wanted to kind of keep it simple and contract it where I wanted it. But that is what we got going. Alright, so I'm going to do that to this other eye and be right back. Okay, so far this is what we got. I'm liking where it is, so I think I'm going to stop there because we got to do complexion. So, before I do that, I just want to, I couldn't find my Wet n Wild concealer, so I'm just going to jump in with this concealer I've got from Revolution Beauty. You guys remember the packaging, so I'm just going to pop a little bit of that under my eye, blend that out, and then we're going to go in with, let me see. Okay, so I think we're going to use this one because I have a skin tint, but I want to use this one. So we're going to use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus because I need to use this up. It's been a while. I had two, and it was the other one I had was a different shade, so I just kind of gave that one away. And this one is really my correct shade, so this is in the shade Espresso. So I'm going to do this concealer really quick. Okay, so this is nothing new, of course, so I'm just going to use a little bit of that here. A little bit of that there, a little bit right there. We're going to do a little bit here, a little bit there, and a little bit there. And we are going to blend her out. Alright, we are blending her out with a brush, getting up under those eyeballs. Blend, blend, blend. I'll let it sit for just a second, so to give me a nice little coverage. This is a good coverage concealer anyway, but I want to kind of use up some of my concealers, so I'm just kind of taking some out the bulk, so to speak, and just kind of using some up, because I always use my favorite, which is a L'Oreal True Match Serum, which I love that, and I'm not too far along gone from that one, but I want to kind of break out some other concealers so you guys won't get sick of that one. So I'm just kind of breaking the concealer up a little bit, because we're going a little angle with this eye look, because it's something a little bit dramatic, but it's almost like a green and gold, so it's almost representing St. Patrick's Day, which is coming very soon. So maybe it's a little first green look. I'll try to do another green tutorial look for you. I'll switch over to my sponge and kind of blend that out a little bit. Get it kind of not looking so cakey. Alright, kind of blend under there. Then we do foundation. Alright, so I already did shake this up already because it has been a while. It always has that little spatula. I'm just going to use this on the top of the sponge, on my little elf sponge here, or elf brush here. That's what we do. And just buff her right on in. It's been a while since I used this. Ooh, and it's still so pretty. So I like it. Just a little bit goes a long, long way. I don't wear a lot of makeup every day anymore because of my job. And I started to wear some makeup yesterday, but honey, with the work that I do as a nurse, it's like back and forth. It is just a lot. And you are sweating. You are just doing the things that you need to do to take care of people. So to me, honestly, just having good skincare at this moment is my favorite thing, but I do love makeup, so it's not a really bad thing. So it's just like when I get a chance to do makeup, I'd rather just kind of sit here in front of you guys and do my makeup and feel good about it, and just kind of take the time to do it. Even though I gotta do a lot of studying also, because I go to work and then I go to school, and then I come home from school and I try to take a little nap, because really about 13.5 hours, so to speak, or maybe 14 hours out of the day. Yeah, it takes a toll on your body and in your mind. So you kind of want to, you know, do a little something. So I'm just going to blend this in with the brush, with the sponge, and kind of press every little thing in. Ooh, I like it. We'll touch up the eyes a little bit later. So I want to kind of get to this new Wet n Wild Mother Fluffer. It kind of interests me. So let me finish blending this out and I'll be right back. Okay, here's what we got so far. How we like it. The eyes are really popping, you know. So we're going to kind of touch them up a little bit after we finish the powder. So let's see. Before we do powder, let's start with this Mother Fluffer. I mean, can you even understand Fluffer? That's just like, it's such a bad word. Wet n Wild, what are you doing? My goodness. So this is the Mother Fluffer bronzer. So I got this shade. I'm hoping it's deep enough. I don't think it is gonna be, but we're gonna see if we can build it up or do something with it. So let's take a chance. Oh my, we can't say that word but so much. Okay, so little packaging. I feel like we're playing with toys. Look how cute that is. I've seen a few other people use this. Don't know what this is about. Look at that little tiny situation. It is a bronzer. It's very creamy. It looks like you could do something there. Let's see what we can do. Okay, I'm going to be using this little 3-in-1 tool here. Something Ipsy sent me a long time ago. So it's about the size of that. So I'm going to dip right down into it. Very moussey. It looks like stirring a little cauldron. Okay, that's what we got here. Oh, well that's gray. And this is what you got, darker tone? Oh, honey. No, we can't build her up because it's gray. Oh, jingle bells. And I think I got this one online. I don't think I got this in store. I got this online. Oh my goodness, no, honey. Oh no. Well, we can't use her because it's not even showing up. And what color is showing up is very, very gray. Oh my. Well, wah. Well, I don't think we're going to be able to test this out. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm going to have to find another shade and we will kind of come back and do another moment with this. So let me go in and find a bronzer, like a drugstore bronzer, and we'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that, guys. So I'm just going to go in with my Maybelline Lifter cream bronzer, because I know this is going to be a late video. So I'm just going to go in here with this, contour the nose, and we are going to hurry and blend her out because I got some food going. Got some pork neck bones with some onions and some things. Guess what? We got it. See, that shows up. That's nice. We're going to do a nice little looky. You know, we're going to save the show. Oh, I'm so sad about that one. I was looking forward to using the Mother Fluffer bronzer. Even though it was small, I mean, sometimes things in small packaging can surprise you. So, let me blend this out really quick and be right back. We got that blended out. So, let's try this blush. I have high hopes for this one. Then we're going to do powder under the eye really quick. So, this is the blush, Mother Fluffer blush in the shade Berry Chili. So, we should have something very nice to look at there. I'm kind of doing something different than I normally do. So, that's something different. What do we do? Okay, I'm going to use the same thing that I used here. So this is a very pretty color, and I see that's very pigmented. So I'm just going to kind of tap it right there. Okay, we got some color. I like it. Okay. We didn't lose the whole thing yet. Don't know if you guys can see that, because I really blended out too much. Pretty packaging. Let's see, this is very, very pink, very, very chilly. Haha. All right, there you go. I won't do too much. Ooh, you saw that? Let's see if we can do that right there. See, right there. Alright, we're going to just pat her out. She's very blendable, very pigmented. So a little dibby dab goes a long way. Just kind of put on the border where my blush is. I mean where my bronzer is, where my blush is. Okay. Ooh. Talk to me. Talk to me. Alright. Bring that up a little bit. Kind of curvature off my face. You guys can see that now. A little pinky tone. It's not necessarily my Maybelline cloud topper, which is gorgeous, but this could do. I could work with this. I could totally work with that. It's very pigmented, not sticky at all, which I like. Very blendable. It's very soft to the touch. Yeah, it's not bad at all. Blends very nicely, very seamlessly. So that's something I think I could use. Like I said, some things in small packaging work, sometimes they don't. But for the most part, I think it's very pretty. Especially on my skin tone, so I was a little nervous about that. Because the other colors didn't show up very well. But this is very, very pretty. Yes, very, very, very pretty. Little chili popper. I think it kind of goes with maybe something with the eye. It's kind of lightly there, a little cheeky. Okay. Let me blend this out a little more, maybe using the butt of my sponge here. And then we're going to powder under our eye. I like to blend things very nicely. So I'm going to powder under my eye, and if you don't know already, my favorite powders of the beginning of 2026 is the NYX Wonder Snatch. I'm going to just kind of set around my eyes and my lip, and then I'm going to go and use my favorite powder, Wet n Wild Photo Focus in shade Deep, the loose powder. So we're going to try to use that. And then I may do my brows on camera, so let me do the rest of this and I'll be right back with you. Okay, I did my little light powder under my eyes. I love that NYX powder. It is just selling it. It's selling the eyes. It's gorgeous. My goodness, if you guys already don't have that powder, what are you waiting for? Let me get my big brush out of here because I have got to get things going because it is late. Alright, I'm going to jump into this Wet n Wild powder. What's in that dish right there in that top? That's what we're going to use, honey bunny. So, swirl your big fluffy brush on in there, your stiffer brush. Swirl that sucker around because that's where all the product's going. In those bristles. Tap her right off. Alright, start tapping in, blending in, under the eyes. Tap it all around. Around the mouth, around the nose, on the forehead. Don't forget the under eyes. Take like the edge of the brush where the powder could be and just kind of extra set that so you still have a nice little smooth, non-cakey moment, but it just kind of blends everything together. Looking very cohesive. And you don't need very much. That's all we do. And I use a little sponge. This is a Laura Mercier sponge, but I love it. I tend to wash. I need to wash it again. So I like to use just a smidge, just a little smidge of the loose powder. Tap it in there. It's a smidge. Tap it on your hand. Just very smidge. And you just go in there and just kind of press whatever is left on your face. So it kind of just sets everything without looking so powdery. So that's what I like to do. So it doesn't really do like a whole extra powder. It's just like a nice setting. So I like to kind of press it in. You look sort of like all one, you know. You don't look like you're two-tone. And when I do this around my mouth, you could tell where the beginning of your lip line forms. So that's kind of one thing that I like about doing this, which I've been doing a lot. And it helps whenever you do your lip liner and lip glosses or whatever. It helps your lips liner not to fray or, you know, get sort of out of junction, like you lose your lip liner a lot of times. And certain lip liners that are out there that don't stay long. It's a little powder trick. I've been doing this for years. You just use a little powder and just kind of set your lip around it. And then you put on your lip balm or lip chap. For me, it's always going to be a chapstick. That's just what I like. And I just kind of let that kind of moisturize my lips. And then when you get ready to take it off, you still have moisturized your lips, but you have a nice border around your lip. So when you do your lip liner, it kind of stays a long time. So long as you don't eat too much oily foods to go along with it, that it won't let you stay. it's still good. So that's my little trick. You don't need much powder at all, because I'm getting ready to eat some more of these stuff. Because he got hook glasses to test. I keep my lip balms right in my little pocket. I don't have a powder bronzer. Well, you know what? Whatever's left on there, we would just bring it forward. That's what we do. I don't have my... Well, I do have a bronzer. My mommy. Well, we'll use that in another video. I got to hurry this up, people. I got to hurry her up. All right. I do. Well, I'm going to do like one thin coat of mascara. Because, like I said, I'm going to be taking this off soon. Oh, vamping. I don't know if I want to be glamping. Is that what you do? Glamping? I ain't really doing much with the... Yeah, with the outside stuff. I mean, I haven't really done anything with that. And I'm a little nervous just because of the snakes. And I always want to have a Pepsi on board and then have a bear come by. I like my log cabins, but I don't want them interrupting the nice little moment to do when you got a Pepsi in this mist. And then, you know, just come right on in as we're sleeping in our place. And it's like, oh, honey, there's a bear in the kitchen. No, and I don't mean the rug. No. No. What is going on? I don't remember inviting a bear at this twosome. We are not inviting a threesome here. No. 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 I don't want paws like that all over me. Anything like that over me. Oh my goodness. Alrighty. Yeah, just when you know, after losing some major pounds and Tai Chiing, we can't tie you up as a little tie, can we? That's when I want to have a little fun. The air, the outdoorsy air, and nothing else is in there. And I'm away from the people, you know. And you got a very smoky fireplace that works, keeping things warm and hot and toasty. You got a stove that you can cook with. You got food in the place. Got plenty of toilet dishes. Okay, that's no fun when you can't do what you got to do and cleanse, because we can't. God knows you can't. Ooh, and I come from that area, and you just can't, people. You just can't. You just can't. Ooh. Oh my gosh, did I just have hit replay or something? Did you just catch all that? Well, you know, you just can't. You can't. You know, you got to cleanse, okay? Let me just get let's give you the tea here. You know, you got to cleanse. You have to do a hibernating situation. You got to cleanse, baby. Take care. Even when you're going in that situation, you got to take care. All right, I'm just gonna let's just keep rolling. Okay, I didn't realize I like had you going there, but anyway, we did the brows. Holy moly! So you caught the real of me, even though I'm gonna be rude with you anyway. The brows are looking a little much, but I mean, I think we got it going. I'm not gonna be embarrassed about that because you just can't. Okay, I'm gonna touch up my eyes a little bit right here. Ooh. You just can't. Let's just kind of put a little something right there and a little bit right there. I'm gonna have to figure out how to edit that video, but I mean, hey, it is what it is, people. It is what it is. Oh, I like that. That green is very pretty. It's been a while since I used this palette too. Ooh, I like it. All right, let's hurry this up. Let me just add a little more of this shimmer because we need to bring that close because we get ready to do a lot more than the most because we got to do an outline there. Woo, you just can't do it, folks. You just can't do it. Ooh, all right. Okay. Ooh, I like that. That's so nice. So nice. Ooh. I've always wanted to be on log cabin, but yeah, we just can't go and do the things that you want to do when you get up close and there's a bear sneaking a Pepsi around. I can't. I just can't. People, I can't. Okay. Y'all just caught me ranting. Okay, I'm going to use this new CoverGirl Perfect Point Line Plus again. Liquid liner in gray or charcoal. So I don't know if it really goes, but I mean, I want to do something not as harsh as maybe the black liner. So we just going to take, I knew I could do one of the e.l.f. pencils. Oh my, we don't have to do that again. Okay, let me just go here. I already curled my lashes. I'm just going to take this gray like right on the ends of my eye. Kind of like right there because I want to keep it very, you know, tight to the lash line. It is gray, but you still can see the color. So even though this is gray and we got like a green and, you know, coppery gold going, it's not a bad thing. Let's take the edge of Visa brush and I'm going to just smudge that. I'm going to do like a really thin coat of mascara because, I mean, it is late. Ooh, I like that. That is totally giving. Look at that. Okay, the gray is working. I'm liking it. Who would have thought? Okay, let me do the other eye. Okay, we're just adding back whatever little blushes on my little sponge thing here from the Mother Fluffer. Just kind of adding what was there. I don't have a highlight with me, but we're going to have to do that. I'm not going to spray my face because I'm going to be washing this off very soon, but I think I'm really loving the look. I'm just sorry the bronzer didn't work. Okay, I'm going to use the Milani highly rated in the new formula in the, what's this, the fan page or the fan club. Love this mascara. I usually do like a primer or something, but I'm just going to do one little thin coat. So, kind of going down. I think y'all caught me just talking about stuff like that when I'm hearing things on, I got House Hunters going on in the background, just so you know. So when they're talking like all these different things, it's like, honey, you need some like, ooh, look at that. Like you just can't have like all the hibernating and the things. Like I started looking at the pros and cons when you look at homes. I'm in the process of trying to look for some myself. So you got to be careful. I don't want no bears and snakes coming around me. Oh, jingle bells. Did that get on my forehead, me talking about stuff like that? I know you're supposed to let that dry, but oh, jingle bells. Okay. Ooh, this mascara is picking up my lashes, girl. Ooh, even without the primer. Okay. I see you, Milani. Oh my goodness, this is going to be another favorite. I think I'm going to have some favorites in the video. Oh my lordy. Calm down, then you're going to come right on up. Oh, I don't like splash myself right now. Oh. Oh. Highly rated is highly rating. Okay, let me finish this eye really quick and we're going to get to the lips and then we're done. Okay, the mascara is giving, what I'm going to do because I got to hurry this up, I'm going to take this little green right here and put it on the inner corner. But I think I'm going to mix it with this shade that we have on the lid. So the two shimmers right there, I'm just going to put them in the inner corners. Ooh, excuse me. Put that right on the inner corners for me. Do a little something there. This mascara is giving me life. It's giving me things that I don't know that I ever asked for. This doesn't have like a thing, brow highlighter type thing, but that's okay. We're going to take the matte and do it right that. Kind of shapes out the brow anyway, so I don't mind a little matte, same shade. So we're just going to use that. I like it. There you go. Bob's your uncle. Alright. So we are done with the eye. So let's get to these lips, girl. Because I got to go eat. Ooh. This is a very good eyeshadow. It's been a while since I used it, but don't forget to get your Lucky Charms. Alrighty. Let's do this little lippy moment. And then we're going to be done. I don't want to be before you too long, and I think it's about 31 minutes. I need to do a lot quicker ones, but we just got to chat, and I don't know. It's a moment. Okay, so we got the two lippies here. I'm just going to test them one by one, and then we'll see what we want to do. I think I might. Do we want to do red? Are we going Christmassy here? I don't know. Let me see. This one is a lip glaze. So I think this might be something we use just over a lipstick or like a lip liner. And I think I want to say this one for the Mega Inky because it is a red color. And I think I want to say this for another particular look. I don't think it'll go with the eye makeup that I have today. So we're going to use this one. So let me just do a quick little lip liner. Okay, so I'm going to take this more lippy pencil that I have in the shade like a deep brown. So I think that kind of works with this. So I use that little glitter, not glitter, but the little jelly grip. So I'm just going to line your lips really quick. And we're going to kind of test these two out together. And this is Mora. This is what I got on Amazon. It's a really nice pencil. It's very creamy. And it blends very nicely. Kind of just blend her in. And just kind of use your finger. Alright. I'm going to be eating in a few minutes, so it's not going to be something that's going to last a little too long for me. So, here we go. What shade is this? It doesn't really tell me a shade. Just kind of going for it. This is the packaging. It looks very, very cute. So lip glaze. I think it's just like a little berry or nude color. So, oh, and we got like another kind of, I'm seeing this a lot with the doe foots. So this is very much like the NYX one as far as the packaging. So it's like a plastic. It's not like a brush or anything. So, you know, oh, are you kidding? Look at that. Oh, it's cooling. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Look at that. I am not mad at this little rough plastic situation because the NYX can do it so can Wet n Wild. Oh my God. Oh, and it smells like I don't know, it smells very fruity. Y'all into the smells of different things. I kind of smell it when I'm putting it on, but it smells like a really good candy or something. Oh my God, look at that. Oh, okay. tip thing number one here. This is so comfortable on the lips. It's a little cooling, but it smells like a candy or some sort. But oh my gosh, this I need to go back and get more colors. This is like a very nude, pinky berry. I want to say like a berry tone. Look at that. Are we not giving life here? Oh my god. Seriously. Okay, so Wet n Wild, you're doing your thing. I have to find another bronzer. That shade was not my shade, apparently, because it was gray, and we don't want gray. So, not really a fan of that. It is small packaging, but it's okay. I'm loving the blush, so we can keep the blush, but we have to find another bronzer, even if it's a small packaging. I don't mind the small packaging. Yes, it takes a little bit more to try to find a brush that fits in it, but I mean, it's just kind of like, you know, you don't have to use too much or so much, because if you get a bigger one, it's probably going to be a lot more wasted. So waste not, want not. So I kind of understand the packaging, but other than that, that blush is kicking. The products I use is stuff I already had. The eyeshadow is working for me. I hadn't used that eyeshadow palette in a while, but drugstore always helps. I'm going to let this go now because it's about done time. So don't forget to pick you up some Wet n Wild jelly grips, and the inky ones I will try in the Instagram. So I will try to swatch this one again, and the inky mega inky slips, this thing. I will try to do that one, and in another Instagram. So don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. I hope you like this look. It's totally giving. Mascara Milani is working. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, I will see you guys in another one. Sorry to say happy holidays. Well, we're almost to you know, what is it? The St. Patrick's Day. So this is like one of many looks I can give you with the greens. How about that? Okay. Good luck, everybody. See you later. Ooh, it's been a day. Bye.